Welcome to Jason on English. Let's look at giving advice. How to help other people. When you're giving advice in English, you have a lot of options. There are a lot of different ways you can use when you give advice. Here are some different ways to give advice. You should. This is very basic. You can use this in casual situations, formal situations, with friends, with family, with customers. You can use should anytime. This is one of the first ways to give advice that students learn when they begin learning English. I recommend. This is more formal. I suggest. This is more formal. I advise you to. This is more formal. Why don't you? This is more casual and more conversational. How about this is also more casual and more conversational. Looking at basic advice, you can use this anytime, but it's very commonly used for friends and family. I want to lose weight. Any advice? You should go cycling. You should watch what you eat. You should jog every day. You should join a gym. Using should is a very basic way to give advice. But sometimes we need a more formal style. Let's look at formal advice for business or serious situations. Let's use the same problem. I want to lose weight. Any advice? Maybe the person giving advice is a doctor or a counselor. The relationship is more formal, so they might choose to use a more formal style. I recommend going cycling. I suggest watching what you eat. I advise you to jog every day. I recommend joining a gym. The words recommend and suggest are special. You can follow those words with nouns. I recommend roses. I suggest roses. You can follow those words with ing. I recommend giving roses. I suggest giving roses. You can follow those words with that subject base verb. I recommend that you be early. I suggest that he go home soon. I recommended that she eat more vegetables. I will suggest that the meeting start at 5 p.m. In these cases, we have to use the base verb. I recommend that you be early, not I recommend that you are early. I suggest that he go home soon, not I suggest that he goes home soon. I recommended that she eat more vegetables. This is a past sentence, but we use the word eat, not I recommended that she ate more vegetables, and not I recommended that she eats more vegetables. I will suggest that the meeting start at 5 p.m. This is a future sentence, but we should use the word start by itself, not I will suggest that the meeting will start at 5 p.m. and not I will suggest that the meeting starts at 5 p.m. These words, recommend and suggest, are very special, and when you have a sentence, that plus subject plus base verb following the words recommend and suggest, it's important to use the base verb. This is often tested on TOEIC and TOEFL, so look out for it if you try those exams. The word advise uses a different pattern. I advise you to be early. I advise you to go home soon. I advised him to eat more vegetables. It is incorrect to use recommend or suggest with this pattern. I recommended him to join a gym. That's incorrect. I suggest you to go jogging. That is incorrect. You might hear native speakers use this by mistake sometimes when they're speaking very casually. But using recommend and suggest with this pattern is incorrect. And this will be tested on tests like TOEIC and TOEFL. Casual and conversational advice. I want to lose weight. Any advice? Why don't you go cycling? How about watching what you eat? Why don't you jog every day? How about joining a gym? These look like questions. Using this style of advice invites a response from your partner. This is more conversational. If I said, why don't you go cycling? My partner might say, that's a good idea. I've tried that before. Maybe I'll start again. If I said, how about watching what you eat? Because it looks like a question, my partner is invited to respond. My partner might say, I've already tried that, but it's difficult to count calories. And the same thing with, why don't you jog every day? How about joining a gym? These look like questions, and they invite a response from your partner. They are more two-way. If I said, you should go cycling, you should watch what you eat, you should jog every day, you should join a gym, my partner might take the advice and say, okay, thank you. And that might be the end of the discussion. Using question forms to give advice is more conversational. And this is very good with friends. If you like, please watch this video again and practice using the different ways of giving advice. Thank you for watching.